choice we make every day when we wake up. For me, it's easy. Yeah, I'll come to your charity event. Absolutely. Yeah, here, I'll donate the book sales to the Warrior Foundation. Yeah, absolutely, I can do it. But the hard choices for me are when I find myself face-to-face with someone at the airport or face-to-face with someone at the office who isn't giving me the answer that I want to have. And how am I being with my family members? How am I being with my kid? Am I showing up at the ball game, or am I sitting here on my cell phone? Well, yeah, good job, buddy. What kind of parent am I being? What kind of community leader am I being? What kind of citizen am I being? These are the choices I got to constantly remind myself to make. You've got it in you. You are extraordinary. I know it's not easy. It's never supposed to be easy. It's tough. It's tough. The first stanza of the Ranger Creed says, recognizing I volunteered as a ranger, fully knowing the hazards of my chosen profession. I don't know if there's a mental health care provider creed you can come up with. That'd be a good one. Recognizing I volunteered for this job, fully knowing the hazards of my chosen profession. Because I'm sure it gets nuts out there. You probably got people who are crazy that you work with, much less the people you're trying to help. And then you got life on top of that. I get it, it's hard. If you need a really great creed, here it is. We've got this unofficial motto of the Special Operations. It's on the Ranger Regiment walls, it's on the Delta Force walls, it's on the 160th Special Operations Air Regiment, all the Air Force units up there at Hurlburt, all the blue teams on the coastline, tattoos of small sea mammals on their arms. You've heard a lot about them. They have really great hair. All those guys have it on their walls. It's from the Old Testament. This one's the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 8. Isaiah 6:8. It reads like this. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, who will go for us? Whom shall we send? So I answered, here am I, Lord. Send me. I'll do it. Put me in, coach. Come on. That was easy for a soldier. For the 30-something folks who raised their hand, you guys get it. It was easy. Having a sense of purpose and having something to fight for and having a cause, that came issued with the boots. Now let's pause on this story for a second. Why do you think we have such a terrible diagnosis of PTSD in our VA system right now? 80% of those folks who have been diagnosed with an issue never saw combat. Why is that? Because they had it at their basic level. At a human level, they had that trust and that sense of purpose, and they had that unity. And then they were, all of a sudden, they're back on a plane, and they're home, back here trying to figure out where their new normal is. And they are lost. They're lost. And so some of them some of them kill themselves because they can't figure it out. Some of them scream and yell at their families. Some of them get in cars and drive over 100 miles an hour because they're trying to figure out, just trying to get something that takes their mind. Some of them turn to drugs. Some of them just kind of get lost and get angry at people. I'm telling you, maybe for some of them the answer is a regimen of medications, but for most of them, it's a sense of purpose is what they're looking for because they had it. They had it at one point, and then they don't have it out here because somewhere out here in the real world, we've got this sort of lie that's been circled around that, hey, I'm out here for myself. And I keep trying to tell the vets, because I'm working with them all the time, dude, there's people out there that want to help you. But you got to ask, are you ready to be healed? You got to go and help, because, man, they're ready to help you. And I would introduce them to you and say, hey, here's a bunch of people in Florida that really want to help you. Go get some help. But you also have to understand where it's coming from. It's a sense of purpose they're looking for. Remember that. Y'all, when I wore the boots, it was easy, but I don't get to do it anymore. I don't. So how do you send me? Well, Senator Rousseau found a way. When it was dark and it was staring into the edge of the abyss, he's like, he found a way. And he keeps trying to improve himself every day to be able to make more of a difference. It took me 10 years, y'all, to figure out this microphone wasn't a curse and that story was not something I did not want to tell the story of Black Hawk Down. I got out of the Army because I got a record deal. I was fortunate. Got on the road with Paisley, got on the road with Urban, and we were out there kicking it. And all I wanted to do was do music. And my buddy Jeff calls me up one day. He's a pastor now, and Jeff says, "Hey man, how's the music business going?" He wanted to hear me be stoked. And you know what I did? I complained and whined. Man, every time I go into a radio station, all they ever want to do is talk about Black Hawk Down. It's like I'm Kenny the Singing Ranger. And he says, Jeff looked at me and goes, "Dude, shut up." He goes, "What's your problem?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, basically he reiterated to me, "You do not have to be happy about the soup sandwich that you inherited. But you got to own it. Because if you don't tell our story, who's gonna?" And Jeff was right. I had to take that responsibility seriously. So I learned to tell it. And what if I really told y'all? I haven't told you anything that you don't already know. I mean, you know you got to make good plans. You know that things are going to go astray. You already know that the enemy gets a vote. Plan for it accordingly. But maybe you'll remember now in the morning that you have a mission. And what is my personal mission? Who do I want to be in this world today? Maybe you'll remember that. I told you to practice.